What's good, guys? HighLife128 here, bringing you a couple quick shoe reviews. I'm going to do the unboxings too. I'm going to do them separately because Nike shipped them separately. Basically, I saw one of the shoes that I really wanted in one color, and they were all sold out or in everyone's cart, so I picked up another color, and then about 15 minutes later, one of the sizes freed up of the other colorway that I wanted, so I just ordered them both. So they came separately, but they came at the same time. Um, both from Nike. I ordered these for the winter time. So this is going to be a preview for what's about to come for me, and I'm sure a lot of you in the Northeast and anywhere else that just gets pummeled with snow 4 months out of the year. So, just the packing slip. And, got one of those new Nike boxes. Pretty small one. So here we go. Size 10. Nike Roshe Run Sneakerboot. Suggested retail was $85, and the colorway is Newsprint Smoke Volt Total Crimson. So I'm glad I unboxed them like this. This is the one that I really wanted, or I'm sorry, this is the one that I didn't really want, but it was the next best thing, and the one that I really wanted, I'm gonna unbox next. So the Roshe Run Sneakerboot, and looks it's pretty nice, actually. I'm sort of impressed. Definitely different than it looks in the pictures. I feel like the midsole is a lot thicker than the classic Roshe Run. It's definitely got a cool look to it. Let's take that guy out. So, as most of you guys know, I do have another pair of Roshes. They're just awesome. I just wear them all the time. It's the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. It's just, easy to throw on and just, do anything. And so, since Nike has just started making winterized sneaker boot version of like every single sneaker, I saw these and I knew I had to have them. These are going to be great for winter. So, and this is coming from a person who hasn't bought a pair of boots or shoes for winter, even a winter jacket, in probably 8 years. And I grew up in Vermont. So, yeah, so I'm finally kind of starting to, stock up for winter. The cold is starting to get to me now that I'm not, a little kid anymore. It's kind of starting to bother me. So, the midsole on this and the outsole, obviously one piece, same color. This has to be that newsprint color. It's sort of like a gray. It's a little darker than it's coming off in the camera, but it's a nice neutral color. Then the upper on the shoe. Oh wait, well, let me show you guys. It looks. I may be wrong. I may be totally wrong. I'm gonna have to compare it to my other Roshes and get back to you. But it looks like the tread is a little bit deeper on these, which would make sense. It just looks slightly deeper. And it may, like I said, be a little bit thicker here, just maybe a little bit more cushion. I don't know. Just appears that way. May just be because it's sort of that mid top. But so the upper, it's really nice. Sort of, it feels like suede, but I'm sure it's not suede. Sort of synthetic suede material around the tumbled leather swoosh. Also both in that brown color. I thought this would be the next best thing to the other colorway I'll show you next, because it's, you know, it's brown, it's real neutral colored, sort of like a you know, classic looking boot. They had a couple loud colorways. This is about as loud as I feel like going. So around the back near the heel area you have same color, just a different textured material. It's like got like ridges to it. And then you have your pull tab, which has a stripe to it, brown and lighter brown. And then you have these little other sort of pull tabs. You can't really get your finger in these, but I don't know what these are really for. Maybe somebody can tell me, but I don't know if it's just for design or what, but those are on the back there. And then one of my favorite parts of the shoe is the front. It's this sort of quilted, thicker material than the mesh, obviously. It's that same color brown. It just looks kind of cool. It's obviously stitched real tight, weatherproof. Then you have that same, it's like the same thing on the back of the shoe. All the laces go through, keeps them real tight in the right spot. Also that quilted tongue with the striped pattern on these lacelets. And the lacelets on the side have these sort of metal fittings on them, keep them in place, and it's like a all-weather sort of rubbery synthetic material with the lacelets on the sides, both sides. It's really kind of tacky feel to it. Then the laces themselves, brown with light brown speckles, a little bit thicker than the normal Roshe laces. Up top, you've got your brown Nike check on the Volt patch. Your tongue is bordered in a Volt colorway, and then the sock liner and the collar on the top is also in Volt, and it's sort of a square pattern. As you can see, it's real. It's almost like a memory material. I'm sure it's going to be real comfortable to wear. Then the insole, you can see on the inside here. The insole on the Roshes is really what makes it the most comfortable part. These are a little bit different. It feels a little less puffy, and it's sort of a it must be, you know, weatherproof. It's not quite as soft. It's got a little bit of a grip to it. Probably more insulated, a little less thick, but you know, it's still got a little cushion to it. And it says Roshe Run Trail. So I don't know why this trail, but sort of hiking boot or something. You got your little Nike logo there. So that's pretty much it for these. It's not really much else to say. They're pretty simple. Does have a little bit of a contrasting in that total crimson sort of going up around the laces. Looks a little cool. It's kind of tough to see, just barely pokes out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for these ones, and I'm going to go grab the box, and in my next video we'll get into the other colorway. Thanks a lot.